Salam keluarga Malaysia, hello and good afternoon. Happy Father's Day from all of us here in RTM. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Lee and you're watching Updates at Noon. Making the headlines today. Technology application in production can strengthen national food security. Government agrees to provide better road safety and services. Now, Malaysia wants to enhance cooperation with foreign film industry players, especially in ASEAN countries, in an effort to elevate the local film industry to a higher level. Communications and Multimedia Minister Tan Sri Anwar Musa, who is currently on a working visit to Bangkok, said he wanted to explore cooperation opportunities between film producers and distributors in the region. He said more collaborations should be forged between industry players in Malaysia and ASEAN countries, as well as in China, India and Korea. Tan Sri Anwar said this after visiting Gross Domestic Happiness or GDH Studio, one of the largest film studios in Thailand. The GDH is a producer of films of various genres and dramas, including Bad Genius, a 2017 flick that recorded huge success internationally. During the visit, Tan Sri Anwar also discussed with GDH Chief Executive Officer Gina Ostolip Malaysia's intention for the film industry in both countries to forge cooperation. The visit to GDH also gave Tan Sri Anwar the opportunity to see for himself the efforts and policies implemented in Thailand to promote and boost their film industry. Commenting further, he said Malaysia and Thailand had previously signed a bilateral agreement in areas such as telecommunications and the creative industry. However, following the COVID-19 pandemic, the agreement failed to materialize, and as such, Tan Sri Anwar said he wanted the initiatives to be resumed. Collaboration between the Agriculture and Food Industries Ministry, or MAFI, and the Science, Technology and Innovation Ministry, MOSTI, could yield new technologies needed to strengthen the country's food security, apart from ensuring sufficient food supply. MAFI Minister Datuk Sri Ronald Kendi said the application of technology in the production of food, such as the Internet of Things, or IoT, and artificial intelligence, AI, are important for the viability of food supply for the benefit of Malaysians in the future.
Pendekatan teknologi merupakan pendekatan yang terbaik bagi memastikan kelangsungan bekalan makanan. Jadi pengeluaran tempatan ini perlu ditingkatkan dalam keadaan luas tanah yang ada, tetapi aplikasi teknologi yang terkini akan menambah hasil pengeluaran sayur, buah-buahan dan semua subsektor yang lain.
The minister said this after visiting the Kuala Permanent Agro Market, or PTK, and the Agro Food Marketing Centre of the Federal Agricultural Authority, FAMA, in Manong. Datuk Sri Ronald added that efforts by the ministry and the agencies involved to ensure sufficient food in the country would not be affected by modern agriculture such as hydroponics. Now, the Cabinet has approved the Transport Ministry's MOT proposal to amend the Road Transport Act 1987, or Act 333, to provide better services to the public and ensure the safety of road users. Transport Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Wee Ka Siong said in a statement that the bill would be tabled at the next parliamentary session this year, since the Act was last amended in 2020. Explaining further, he said the previous amendment was aimed at curbing driving dangerously, recklessly and driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, causing death or injury, and so on. He said the latest amendment was aimed at bringing more benefits to drivers or vehicle owners, as well as improving road safety related to the process of changing motor vehicle ownership on an interim basis from the original owner to a used car dealer, or UCD. He said this was to protect the interests of the owners when they sold their vehicles to UCDs by ensuring the transfer of ownership was executed properly. It is also to enable UCDs to take temporary ownership of the vehicle while finding new buyers and ensuring consumer rights are protected. The amendment also involves a new provision that allows the Road Transport Department, or JPJ, to use the high-speed weigh-in-motion system equipment. According to the minister, the equipment enables the process of recording the weight of a vehicle fast and accurately, as well as enforcement done automatically without the presence of JPJ officers at the location. Women, Family and Community Development Minister Datuk Sri Rina Mohamad Harun said the compound issued against the Rumah Bonda Welfare Organisation Care Centre was not at her discretion, but based on existing laws. She said there were allegations claiming that she was protecting the shelter. However, Rina explained that the enforcement carried out was based on the set procedure.
Saya kira banyak sangat fitnah yang diberikan ni, mengatakan saya melindungi rumah bonda dan sebagainya. Kena faham dan kena ingat, sebab apabila kita memberikan saman kepada mereka, itu mengikut akta. Jadi akta itu kompaunnya memang disebut 5,000, bukan saya yang tentukan. Ya, jadi kalau dia tidak membayar sama, lepas tu kita akan bawa ke mahkamah, kita akan naik lagi kompaun tu. So dia adalah mengikut undang-undang yang sedia ada.
Previously, the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development in a statement denied that Datuk Sri Rina had conspired to protect Rumah Bonda, describing the accusation as baseless and defamatory. The ministry said that all actions taken by the Social Welfare Department, or JKM, since July 2021 on the centre are based on legal provisions. The statement referred to a post uploaded on Instagram page on 12th of June, which disputed the amount of compound imposed on Rumah Bonda and accused Datuk Sri Rina of protecting the care centre. University Kuala Lumpur Malaysian Institute of Aviation Technology, or UniKL MIAT, will forge collaboration with Cranfield University in the United Kingdom, UK, to produce experts in the aerospace field. Rural Development Minister Datuk Sri Mazir Khalid said through the collaboration, a postgraduate program would be offered based on higher technical and vocational education and training, or HTVET, to support the technology development and the needs of the country's aerospace industry. Through the collaboration, Datuk Sri Mazir said UniKL would also be able to increase its expertise and manpower to offer HTVET postgraduate programs in line with the needs of the industry and the latest aerospace technology.
Dan kita, kalau boleh, kita nak supaya universiti ini dapat memberi kerjasama dengan UniKL bagi untuk meningkatkan lagi tahap capaian pelajar-pelajar kita. Kita di UniKL ni, di MIAT, di Subang, kita dah ada pelajar-pelajar dalam kejuruteraan Euroangkasa, dalam diploma dan juga ijazah sarjana muda. Jadi kita nak tingkatkan lagi kualiti capaian pelajar-pelajar dan kita nak supaya ada peningkatan dari segi capaian dalam sarjana dan juga PhD.
Apart from that, Datuk Sri Mazir said the collaboration would also enable UniKL to build a regional centre of excellence for aerospace postgraduate programs based on the needs of the industry, and at the same time able to create an ecosystem for aerospace industry players. The minister said a 5-year cooperation agreement would be signed by both parties soon, adding that UniKL could benefit from Cranfield University's direct link with Airbus and Rolls-Royce companies. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, or MACC, will open investigation papers under the MACC Act 2009 against individuals who were alleged to have received financial contributions from Ultra Kirana Sindra Berhad, or UKSB. In a statement, the MACC said the individuals were those mentioned by a witness during the corruption trial involving former Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi and the Shah Alam High Court on Friday. According to the statement, the MACC has also received several complaints against the individuals involved and said to have been listed in a ledger as testified in the trial. UMNO President Datuk Sri Ahmad Zahid Hamidi is facing 33 charges of receiving bribes amounting to 42 million ringgit from UKSB as an inducement for himself in his capacity as a civil servant and the then Home Minister to extend and award the company with government projects. In the trial proceedings on Friday, a witness mentioned 6 politicians, namely Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, Khairi Jamaluddin, Datuk Sri Rizal American 9 American, Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Hussein, Datuk Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdal and Datuk Sri Anifa Aman, who allegedly received financial contributions from UKSB. We kick off with local football. PJ City FC were held to a 1-1 draw against Penang FC at Stadium Bandaraya last night. Now, the sole goal from PJ City was scored by S. Kumarahan, while the goal by Penang FC was delivered by import player Casa Grande. According to PJ City FC head coach P. Maniam, his boys played well despite the result. However, he admitted that the team may have lost their focus for a bit in the second half, which allowed Penang FC to equalise.
Try to identify the mistake and we want to improve, but I see today we didn't execute on that situation. But overall, PJ City play, I think they played some good football, which I think I am very happy with their performance. And second half, after make few changes, kita create banyak peluang untuk menjaringkan gol. Only thing kita tak score goal, but overall I am really pleased with the players.
As for Penang FC head coach Zainal Abidin Hassan said most of the players have not yet found their rhythm. There are several aspects which must be fixed in the future. However, for now, Zainal is satisfied with the 1-1 result and hope their supporters will continue cheering for Penang FC.
Ada lagi yang takut lama, mereka ingin mengubah dengan masa yang singkat, iaitu untuk mengubahkan planning game plan dan juga saya cuba di beberapa perlawanan persahabatan dengan tanpa tekanan, tetapi dengan game yang sebenarnya hari ini tekanan barulah nampak dengan jelas masih lagi tidak sepenuhnya diperbaiki.
Satu hantaran kepada Ruben Tiran.
Now, despite being shackled by player injury issues, Terengganu FC or TFC made a surprise as they pushed their home ground advantage to defeat Kuala Lumpur City FC last night. The squad managed by Nafuzi Zain won with the result 2-0 at the end of the match. The hosts put on energetic display with the ball possession heavily slanted towards TFC, clearly piling pressure onto KL City FC. The first goal of the match came in the 75th minute with an explosive strike by Habib Haroon. The crowd of 5,800 supporters erupted into cheer in the match after 2 months of no games following a reschedule by the Football Association of Malaysia or FAM. The second goal was perfected by Manuel Ott through a strike from outside the penalty box just 6 minutes later and remained to be the final goal right until the end of the match. This was the third consecutive win for the Turtle squad as they shot up 5 places in the Super League rankings. They are now on 6th place under KLFC with a 4-point deficit.
Ya, saya begitu kepuasan kepuasan sebab betapa susahnya kita nak menjadikan gol dan ada dengan 2 gol malam ni satu kegembiraan. Bersyukurlah, saya syukur dan terima kasih untuk player semua.
Moving on to badminton, Malaysia's challenge in the 2022 Indonesia Badminton Open ended when national men's singles Lee Zijia lost to Dane Victor Axelsen in the semi-finals yesterday. Zijia, ranked 5th in the world, lost to number 1 Axelsen at Istora Senayan Stadium. The game, which reached a third set for the decider, was won by Axelsen in 70 minutes. Zijia started off on the right foot through a 21-19 victory in the first set. However, he was unable to carry on the momentum in the next as Axelsen returned the lead to take the second set 21-19. In the decider, both players looked evenly matched, but Axelsen managed to pull away from the deuce to win it 23-21. And speaking to reporters after the match, Zija conceded it was tough to beat Axelsen, but had tried his best. The country's challenge in the men's doubles also fizzled out when Aaron Chia and So Woo Yik went down 18-21, 13-21 to Liu Yu Ching and Oh Xuan Yi of China. However, the world number 7 pair is determined to redeem themselves in the Malaysia Open for local fans to have something to cheer for. And that's it for this afternoon in our top story. Technology application in production can strengthen national food security. Don't forget to tune in to News at 10 coming up at 10 p.m. on RTM's News Channel. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching. And on behalf of all of us once again at the RTM English News Desk, happy Father's Day to all members of Keluarga Malaysia.